भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम सच्चिदानंदरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रय विनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः। ओम निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं शुकमुखादमृतद्रवसंयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकाः नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्य किल शक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं। समस्त देवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण आचार्येभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणम् ओम शास्त्रोक्त परमात्मानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थम सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक संस्कृतेः विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थम विश्वशांति विश्व कल्याणार्थम समस्त भक्तानां साधकानां आयुरारोग्यैश्वर्य क्षेमस्थैर्यादि प्राप्त्यर्थम अष्टम स्कंधस्य पारायणम् एकादश स्कंधस्य अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ पारायणम्। What a beautiful portion we are in the chanting that of Kshira Sagara Matharam, exactly in these days of Deepavali of this year, followed by the 11th Skandha, the Bhagavata Dharmas. Let us do the chanting first, 6th chapter, 8th Skandha, where Bhagavan comes, Brahmada Stuti, then Bhagavan gives an idea, thereafter they start doing the Kshira Sagara tomorrow. Wonderful it is. Let us do the chanting, 6th chapter. Om ath shashtodhyayah Shri Shuka uvacha evam stutah suraganaihi Bhagavan haririshwarah tesham avirabhut rajan sahasrarkodayadhyutihi tenaiva mahasa sarve devaha pratihate kshanaha napashyan kham dishah kshaunim atmanam chakuto vibhum विरिञ्चो भगवान् दृष्ट्वा सह शर्वेण तां तनुं स्वच्छां मरकतश्यामां कञ्जगर्भारुरेक्षणां तप्तहेमावदातेन लसत्कौशेयवाससा प्रसन्नचारु सर्वाङ्गीं सुमुखीं सुन्दरभ्रुवं महामणिकिरीटेन केयूराभ्यां च भूषितां कर्णाभरणनिर्भात कपोलश्रीमुखाम्बुजां काञ्चीकलापवलय हारनूपुरशोभितां कौस्तुभाभरणां लक्ष्मीं बिभ्रतीं वनमालिनीं सुदर्शनादिभिः स्वास्त्रैः मूर्तिमद्भिरुपासितां तुष्टावदेव प्रवरः सशर्वः पुरुषं परं सर्वामरगणैः साकं सर्वाङ्गैरवनिं गतैः ब्रह्मोवाच ओम अजातजन्मस्थितिसंयमाय गुणाय निर्वाणसुखार्णवाय अणोरणिम्ने अपरिगण्यधाम्ने महानुभावाय नमो नमस्ते। रूपं तवैतत्पुरुषर्षभेज्यं श्रेयोर्तिभिर्वैदिकतान्त्रिकेण योगेन धातः सह नस्त्रिलोकान् पश्याम्यमुष्मिन्नुह विश्वमूर्तौ त्वय्यग्र आसीत् त्वयि मध्य आसीत् त्वय्यन्त आसीदिदमात्मतन्त्रे त्वमादिरन्तो जगतोऽस्य मध्यं घटस्य मृत्स्नेव परः परस्मात् त्वं माययात्माश्रययास्येदं निर्माय विश्वं तदनुप्रविष्टः पश्यन्ति युक्ता मनसो मनीषिणः गुणव्यपायेऽप्यगुणं विपश्चितः यथाग्निमेधस्य मृतं च गोषु भुव्यन्नमं बोध्यमने च वृत्तिं योगैर्मनुष्या अधियन्ति हि त्वां गुणेषु बुद्ध्या कवयो वदन्ति तन्त्वां वयं नाथ समुज्जिहानं सरोजना भाति चिरेप्सितार्थं दृष्ट्वा गता निर्वृतिमद्य सर्वे गजादवार्ता इव गाङ्गमम्भः सत्वं विदत्स्वा किल लोकपालाः वयं यदर्थास्तव पादमूलं समागतास्ते बहिरन्तरात्मन् किं वान्यविज्ञाप्यमशेषसाक्षिणः अहं गिरित्रश्च सुरादयो ये दक्षादयोऽग्नेरिव केतवस्ते किं वा विदामेश पृथग् विभाताः विधत्स्व शम्नो द्विजदेवमन्त्रं श्रीशुक उवाच एवं विरिञ्चाद्विरीडितस्ततो विज्ञाय तेषां हृदयं तथैव जगादजीमूतगभीरया गिरा बद्धाञ्जलीन् संवृत सर्वकारकान् एक एवेश्वरस्तस्मिन् सुरकार्ये सुरेश्वरः विहर्तुकामस्तानाः समुद्रोन्मथनादिभिः श्रीभगवानुवाच हन्त ब्रह्मन् अहो शम्भो हे देवा मम भाषितं शृणुतावहिताः सर्वे श्रेयो वः स्यात् यथासुराः यातदानवदैतेयैः तावत् सन्धिर्विधीयतां कालेनानुगृहीतैस्तैः यावद्वो इव वात्मनः अरयोऽपि हि संथेयाः सति कार्यार्थगौरवे अहिमूषिकवत्तेव ह्यर्थस्य पदवीं गतैः अमृतोत्पादने यत्नः क्रियताम् अविलम्बितं यस्य पीतस्य वै जन्तुः मृत्युग्रस्तो अमरो भवेत् क्षिप्त्वा क्षीरोदधौ सर्वा वीरुतृणलतौषधीः मन्थानं मन्दरं कृत्वा वेत्रं कृत्वा च वासुकीं सहायेन मया देवा निर्बन्धध्वमतन्द्रिताः क्लेशभाजो भविष्यन्ति दैत्या यूयं फलग्रहाः यूयं तत् अनुमोदध्वं यदिच्छन्ति असुराः सुराः न संरम्भेण सिद्ध्यन्ति सर्वेऽर्थाः सान्त्वया यथा न भेतव्यं कालकूटात् विषात् जलधिसम्भवात् लोभकार्यो नवो जातु रोषः कामस्तु वस्तुषु श्रीशुक उवाच इति देवान् समादिश्य भगवान् पुरुषोत्तमः तेषाम् अन्तर्दधे राजन् स्वच्छन्दगतिरीश्वरः अथ तस्मै भगवते नमस्कृत्य पितामहः भवश्च जग्मतुः स्वं स्वं धामोपेयुर्बलिं सुराः दृष्ट्वारीनप्यसंयत्तान् जातक्षोभान् स्वनायकान् निषेधद्दैत्यराट् श्लोक्यः सन्धिविग्रहकालवित् तैवैरोचनिमासीनं गुप्तं चासुरयूथपैः श्रिया परमया जुष्टं चिताशेषमुपागमन् महेन्द्रः श्लक्ष्णया वाचा सान्त्वयित्वा महामतिः अभ्यभाषत तत्सर्वं शिक्षितं पुरुषोत्तमात् तदरोचत दैत्यस्य तत्रान्ये ये सुराधिपाः शम्बरोरिष्टनेमिश्च ये च त्रिपुरवासिनः ततो देवासुराः कृत्वा संविदं कृतसौहृदाः उद्यमं परमं चक्रुः अमृतार्थे परन्तप ततस्ते मन्दरगिरिं ओजसोत्पाट्य दुर्मदाः नदन्त उदधिं निन्युः शक्ताः परिघबाहवः दूरभारोद्वः श्रान्ताः शत्रुवैरोचनादयः अपारयन्तस्तं वोढुं विवशा विजहुः पथि निबतः स गिरिस्तत्र बहून् अमरदानवान् चूर्णयामास महता भारेण कनकाचलः तांस्तथा भग्नमनसो भग्नबाहूरुकन्धरान् विज्ञाय भगवांस्तत्र बभूव गरुडध्वजः गिरिपातविनिष्पिष्टान् विलोक्यामरदानवान् ईक्षया जीवयामास नीरुजान्निर्वृणान्यथा गिरिं चारोप्य गरुडे हस्तेनैकेन लीलया आरुह्य प्रयावब्धिं सुरासुरगणैर्वृतः अवरोप्य गिरिं स्कन्धात् सुपर्णः पततां वरः यौ जलान्त उत्सृज्य हरिणा सविसर्जितः इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायाम् अष्टमस्कन्धे षष्ठोऽध्यायः. Bhagavan's idea: be together, Devadanama, do the SHAASTRA MATHANAM, get the Amrita, don't fight with each other. And also let it come. I will see that it reaches you, not to the Asuras. You will get back your kingdom. Then today we saw they were bringing Mantarachala, could not carry, left in between there. Bhagavan himself came in Garuda, took it and put on Garuda and took and put it in the ocean for churning the Mandarachala Parvata. So tomorrow we will see the Vasuki all requested, they agree, then the churning starts. All one by one things come. Lakshmi Devi also comes. Then finally comes Kalakuta Visham. After that comes the great Ambrosia Amrita. That's so yesterday or today is Dhanvantari and we are chanting or reading the Kshira Sagara Mathana portion. It's all Bhagavan's Krupa. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Bhagawata Sharanam Mama Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama Shri Suta Sharanam Mama Shri Shukadeva Sharanam Mama Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama Shri Narada Sharanam Mama Shri Kumara Sharanam Mama Shri Brahma Sharanam Mama Shri Vishnu Sharanam Mama Shri Parabrahma Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Nata Narayana Vasudeva Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Nata Narayana Vasudeva Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Nata Narayana Vasudeva Om Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yatkrupatamaham Vande Paramananda Madhavam Sarge Satye Kailase Vaikunthe Nasti Ayam Rasaha Atapibantu Sadbhagyaha Mama Munchada Karhishita Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namah Srimad Bhagavata Mahapuranam Ekadasha Skandha मुक्तिर्हित्वान्यथा रूपं स्वरूपेण व्यवस्थिते अथ एकोनत्रिंशोऽध्यायः श्री उद्धवाच श्री शुकवाच श्री भगवानुवाच. The first thing is, congrats for every one of you that somehow you are able to manage your day's activities. So many duties, obligations, so many things. And at the time of the class, from anywhere in the world, you come and sit here. How you are able to manage with such your busy schedule of various things. You are really wonderful, great. You have learned the art of managing the life and then coming to class. This is such a beautiful beginning. And this is a key. Throughout our journey in spirituality, till we reach the goal, the life will be always like this, with some compulsions, with some obligations, with some temptations, with some threatenings, with some problems. It will never end. Within this only, we have to find time and do our spirituality like you are doing. This is art. You have learned it now. But don't give it up. That's it. And the mind will keep on saying and longing, let us go and sleep, let us go and eat, let us enjoy, let us watch TV, let us miss the class. Like a nagging child, he will always trouble you. So too the nagging mind. Like that nagging child, the mother, grandmother knows this fellow is like that, they don't care him much. ये अगर ज़्यादा करता है तो थोड़ा एक चॉकलेट दे दी, चुप हो जाएगा. But they don't leave their serials. They go on watching. In the same way, without missing the serials, you are also watching by not coming under the influence of this nagging mind. For some, it is there. For some of you, you have crossed it. Your mind is listening to you now. That's a great achievement. You should have given up. Whether classes are there or not, somebody to speak. Whether somebody is there to speak or not, you are seeker only. Seeking is of the truth only. Truth is said in Shastra only. Shastra Adhyayana has to be done only. Manana Chintana has to be done only. This is what, wherever, whichever the life we are, we have to do. It is fixed. It need not be, cannot be, should not be changed. Not depending on somebody, speaker is there and not there. अब तो सुनो जब तक मैं जिंदा हूँ, contract. But then, got it. You got it now. You are genius. That's it. And the beauty is what? To your luck, all your earlier punyas are working. To your luck, all your seva to your gurus is working. in the form of keeping you in that simple mode, keeping you in that non-complicated mood, complicated, keeping you in that egoless mood, in that humble mode. These are not put making. These are making you come to classes effortless. Those who are little highly egoistic, strong feelings, those who have, to such people, there'll be heavier problem in the heart. कॉम्प्लिकेटेड में आप सिंपल हो, आपका मन इधर उधर चांस ही नहीं है भटकने का. इट इज ऑल्सो पुण्य ऑफ भगवान. भगवान कृपा गुरु वर्क्स इन ऑल दिस वेज. During the period of Swadhyaya study, whenever the combination of Guru, disciple or Acharya and Shrota is made, all whatever our complicated, disturbing personality traits are there, they are kept aside and you are made to be simple, humble, wonderful. As much as possible, the Lord will do. If it is not in His hands also, then He will let loose. Then to those people, the ego overpowers. Their own choice overpowers. Then slowly they start going away from class, first by becoming irregular. So to them, in that life, this combination of hours and learning from here, oh punya khatam now. It will not come again. When will it come? Where it will come? With whom it will come? I don't know. अब मुझे छोड़कर जो गए वे कब आएंगे कि नहीं पता मुझे. तो I have no interest, no anything. Lord wants, even you people, how long you stayed, His choice. I have no insistence. Or like that, any guru. But then right now, that ability to manage, come to class with simplicity, humbleness, and listening, this is what Kripa. And we are able to listen. The next level of Kripa, which we have to invoke, is let not the tamas rajas overpower us while being in the class. Also, when we are doing the study of what we studied here, and also doing the contemplation chintana. Bhagavan, let rajas tamas doesn't overpower me. Let I am always been Shuddha Sattva to make use of this opportunity of you blessing me in through this satsanga, etc. Let this continue. Let the knowledge become deepened. Conviction becomes stronger. Initiation of sadhana should happen. Sadhana should whatever it should reach to the peak level. Till that time, please don't make me succumb to rajas tamas. With this prayer, that also when we invoke. In the class, perfect, every thought is understood, conviction is get real only. Throughout the day, we are remembering that, and we are doing some of our manana chintanam at home. In this way, a fully engrossed personality in sadhana, next step is ours. We have to become. And it will come with this same simplicity, humbleness. जो भी अच्छे गुण हमारे पास अब है उसको मेंटेन करो, उसको जाने मत देना बस. I really appreciate it. Because listening to one class, two classes, anybody can do. I know one text, some people at the most they come, or one skandha and all. How much ever love you may have for me, like you know 2-3 people, so much they had that love and expression in the beginning. Now where are they? 4-6 महीने हो गए. I don't see them. But we are extra blessed, extra lucky. Let it go on. Till at least Bhagavatam is over, Adhyatma Ramayana is over. उसके बाद ईश्वर इच्छा, अगर वो चाहते हैं तो और भी होता रहेगा. Point 1. Point 2 is what? Now we are in the ultimate chapter of Lord's teachings. Final. In this chapter 29th, the 11th skandha, as we discussed already the contents, every one of them are up to brim level. Means what? Ki, this chapter has to be studied in a different mood of mind altogether, of fully engrossing in it. Because after this, Bhagavan is not going to teach, and Bhagavan Krishna Uddhava Samvada is over, and no such Vedanta comes to us. This is to be fully in that different mood we have to study. Totally engrossed in it, forgetting the entire world, to get the maximum rasa and information, both. Jnanam and Ananda Rasam to get. The topic one was Vyasa, Uddhavaji has shown all his maturity. First maturity was he represented all of us and asked most pertinent shloka or question. Anjasa yena taret anjasa vada. Tell that sadhana by which easily we reach to that yogacharya sthiti, yoga sthiti. That's the maturity. Thereafter, in those second, third, fourth, fifth slokas, how he prays to God, how he told the lakshanas of God to us, how he told us what therefore we have to do and ask, and who are the ones who doesn't surrender to God, and how they are hit by Bhagavan's Maya, and thus they become Yoga Bhrashta. What a beautiful, matured thing in that. We have seen 10% or maybe 5% only. But if you have time, ponder more, many, many beautiful things will come out of that. Uddhavji's maturity, complete. After that is done, how beautifully Shukadevji has filled that blank or gap. Who is the asker? How great he is. Who is the answerer? Krishna, how wonderful he is. Only 4 lines wala shlok mein. How nicely said, Iti uddhavena, anurakta chetasa uddhavena, prushtaha, jagat kredanakaha, svashaktivihi, gurhita murdrayaha, ishwareshwaraha, jagada, saprema, manohara smitaha. Because Lord also knows these are going to be my not only final teachings, but the essence of all Shastra. Therefore, how Bhagavan presented in this chapter, the second topic. First topic is Uddhava's maturity. Second, Shukadevji is filling the gap and his commentary. Okay, his explanation, his opinion. Then comes which we have seen now, as asked by Uddhavaji, Bhagavan answers the Bhagavata dharmas. So simple, but they are complete. For 15 shlokas only, not more than that. 15-20 के अंदर ही है और every one of them are already heard by us. But here Bhagavan adds the touch of his love and his kindness, his compassion, his blessings to all these verses because they are last. LAST. उसका मतलब बोलने का नहीं. Thereafter in 7-8 shlokas, Bhagavan, the way, he congrats Uddhavaji, certainly loves him. It's a very heart-touching thing. Thereafter, in 3 or 4 shlokas, he tells the Falashruti as well as to whom this great knowledge of 11th skandha of Bhagavatam, the samvada between you and me should be shared and should not be shared, like in Gita. To Arjuna it is, idam tena atapaskaya na bhakta kadachana na cha ashushrushaveva acham na cha mam yahabhyasuveti. But idam paramugyam adbhaktesha vidasyati makti kurtva mame vaishyase asamshaya na cha tasman manusheshu kashin me priyakritamaha bhavita na cha me tasmat anyah priyataro bhuvi. These are the 5 shlokas as said in Gita. Here also Bhagavan gives that a great falashrutis. Then he says, did you listen what I said? Did you inquire? Did you understand? Same he says to Arjuna also. Kachid etat shrutam partha. Carefully sunay na. Taya ekagrena chetasa. If you have heard kachid ajnana samoha pranashtaha. Is your ajnana samoha gone away? Delusion of ignorance? Arjuna says that ashtamoha. But here to 3-4 श्लोकों में कहते हैं, do you want anything more to ask? Do you want anything more to listen? Later on, Shukadeva ji वही पूछते हैं परीक्षित जी को. Then after that, in those 7-8 shlokas, the way in which Uddhava ji falls at the feet of Lord with total surrender. Like we said just now, chanted when Narayana got pratyaksha way, when Brahmaji did stuti, all devatas, whole bodily they fell at the feet of Lord. Again they did stuti during the KSHEERA, before the KSHEERA Matha. Then the Lord gives them idea, this is what you do, both of you together, churn the ocean milky, adding all the aushadhi to that, Amrita will come, share and both live eternally. Okay, if you say Rakshas are bad, I'll do some jadoo, see that Shrama will be there to you, but Phala will be there to you. Shrama will be there for them, Phala will be there to you. There. Here also, anything more? Then Uddhavaji does all stuti and all. And the way he lives and goes away, it is the ultimate point. And the Shukadevji is 5 shlokas, last 5 wale, which summarize this entire Mukti Skandha. The Krishna Uddhava Samvada of the knowledge of all the Shastras 5 shlokas what he speaks again is a masterpiece, classic. So why I'm spending these 10-15 minutes is this chapter again, for us especially emotionally, last teachings of Krishna. Not only that, the Krishna, the Guru or the Lord, the disciple or the Bhakta Uddhava, physically they are going to be separated. Now, not only these two, but content-wise, this chapter is very precious, very complete. It is only our immaturity or our non-concentration or not having full shraddha or maybe inability, non-application that we may not enjoy it, cherish it. Like a 50 lakh ka ek necklace with started with all colored diamonds. You put in a neck of a 1 year child, let's say. He will not even worry or think about it only. उसको सबका पता ही नहीं है. बट 5 रुपए का खिलौना दे दो ठक 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 वाला बंदर वाला, he will jump for it. 50 lakh necklace, he doesn't know. In the same way, you and I, if you are at that childish level or childlike level, the 50 लाख कीमत वाले की तरह ये 11 स्कंद का ज्ञान हमको उतना इंटरेस्टिंग नहीं. But 11th, 10th skanda, that was good Krishna Leela. In that also I liked only one. Krishna taking butter and eating. Like the child. That may be the reason for us not to have the aswadana. But if you are gambhira, if you are matured, you are very deep in your ability to understand, and you are unbiased, you have shraddha. With these qualities, when you study this chapter, it is oceanic, it's complete, it's beautiful. Having said so, we have done the first portion of Uddhava's Stuti, Uddhava's Namaskara, Uddhava's Prashna to Bhagavan. Tell us the sadhana easily. Now in the second portion, yesterday we saw Bhagavan started giving the Bhagavata dharmas. And dharma means to be done. The dharmas practiced by already matured Bhagavata, so too therefore the dharmas to be practiced by anyone to become Bhagavat. They are given by Bhagavan. These are the ones when we practice, we please Him. We get blessed by Him. His blessings removes the curtain of Maya. Then we see everything as Him only. Their ends are limitations, troubles, struggles, journeys, all of them. So, Sri Bhagavan before that, Shukadeva, I told you, Sri Shukavacha, iti uddhavena, anurakta chetasa uddhavena, prushtaha. Jagat Kridanakaha, Swashakti, Guruita Murti Trayaha, Ishwareshwara Krishna, prushtaha, Jagada. He gave answer. Sa prema, sa manohara smitaha. Along with heart filled with love, and that expressed as the mind-looting smile on the face. And this is the expression which indicates that Bhagavan Krishna has not only doesn't have even a little bit of biasness or ill feeling about Uddhava, but on the right, the positive side, he is fully accepted as his disciple and bhakta, and totally is loving him like anything. Krishna to Uddhava. Sign is that. Bhagavan. And many times we, being a good devotee, are lost in our devotion only. We don't remember or recognize, enjoy the grace krupa given by the Guru or Bhagavan occasionally. Like your Guru sends a message or a greeting. He has poured so much of love in that, but you don't understand. अच्छा, स्वामी ने रिप्लाई दिया, चलो उनको रिप्लाई दो कि हाँ आपका भी स्वामी जी मंगल हो जाए, मैं भी आशीर्वाद दे रहा हूँ. We really give a chavi and surprise even our gurus also. With so much love and send a message. We say 2 letters. Okay, Swamiji, hope तुम आप जिंदा है ना, कोई गल नहीं फिर देखेंगे. Like we don't even have that. See, we are a good devotee. We are busy in our devotion sometimes. That when Guru is pouring his love, our devotee ego overpowers the Guru's कृपा. चुप बैठकर एंजॉय करो, होता नहीं हमको, या ऐसे चुप बैठते हैं कि सुनते ही नहीं बात गुरु से. Saprema Manohara Smitaha Jagat Kridanaka Guhita Chaktitritaya Murti Sri Krishna Jagada Ishwareshwaraha. He spoke. So that is what when Bhagavan spoken these words, his personality was having all this divinity manifest in him. Therefore, the power of these teachings. And luckily, the power in God at the time of giving these teachings, as mentioned here, are empowering this portion eternally. Anytime you study them, you will have that type of power of Bhagavan there blessing us. What are those things? Saprema Manohara Smita was his mood. So too he is the Ishvara of all the Ishvaras. So too he was Shashakvi Gruhita Murtitrayaha. Then he is called Jagat Kridanakaha. All these powers Bhagavan brought in him while talking. Like whenever we talk to some people now, we bring our variety of things, emotions there. कभी कभी थोड़ा ही लाते हैं because the person in front or the topic in front is not so important. But sometimes when the work calls for or the people around are very important, we bring our intellect's alertness and knowledge, we bring our mind's love and all prema, we bring our attention of the senses. जो कि वो कर्म या वो बंदा उतना important है. You understand? Sometimes here also, like in Gita also, Bhagavan, while giving Gita Jnana to Krishna, Arjuna, he was not mere Krishna. He brought all his Bhagavad Shaktis. That's how the Bhagavad Gita has become so divinely popular Granth. So too is Bhagavad. Especially this Skandha-11 और उसमें भी ये आखिरी वाला अध्याय 29वां अध्याय भगवान के टीचिंग्स में आखिरी वाला. Okay, in a flow you study 15 मिनट में चैप्टर होता है खत्म चैंटिंग में 10 मिनट. You see literal meaning also maybe half an hour, 1 hour. But when you ponder over every of the shloka and the Bhagavata dharmas as sadhanas to be done, indicated by God, are really beautiful, complete. So with these few thoughts, let us see Sri Bhagavanu Vacha. Yesterday we saw 2 shlokas. First one, Hanta te kathayishyami. Kathayishyami, vadami. A lot of the words can be used. कथयिष्यामि मतलब कथा की तरह प्रेम से अच्छी तरह से मैं बस बताऊंगा आपको, आराम बनाकर, आसान बनाकर. अंतते कथयिष्यामि, I am going to tell you. Because you asked and you showed your deservability to listen with such a devotion. And you didn't ask only for you, for all. Thus, when it is given by me, it gets recorded by somebody, Vedavyasji and all. It will be published in the book Rupa. In 22nd century, 21st, the people will be discussing this. Like our talks also. They are in YouTube. कोई देखना है तो कभी भी देख सकते. Who knows, after a few years, somebody is interested in English listening of Bhagavata. Somebody may suggest it and they may watch. That's why we are putting in the YouTube. Not for any other purpose. They don't need to even remember us. They only listen Katha, listen Shastra, get that knowledge and help themselves to get liberated. Clear? So, Hantate Kathayishyami. Okay? Mama Dharman. Mama means Bhagavan. Bhagavan's Dharma is Bhagavata Dharma. Means what? Dharmas given by me. Dharmas loved by me. Dharmas when you practice, you reach me. Those Bhagavata Dharmas, I am Kathayishyami. And they are result of God Sumangalan. They are Sushtu Mangala Swarupa. Like when a jazz, doom dham music plays on, whole world or the place gets so disturbed. People's mind are already disturbed, so they cherish it. On the other hand, Indian traditional Mangala Vaidya, when they are played, you know, that beautiful wala and that tabla wala, the joy created because of their atmosphere is different. That is called Mangala Vaidyam. In the same way, these words of Bhagavan, he says, these Mama Dharmas which I am telling you are Sumangalanam. Sushtu Mangalattu Pradhanam they do. Like there is some dead rat in the room. How bad that smell till you recognize it and throw it away. Lizard 2-3 रहता है, फिर साढ़े, बट कुछ चूहा जब तक नहीं निकाला. But in the same room, if there's a fresh, flower smell, not the artificial. Even artificial has its own glow, but taza taza sugandhit फूलों का. Like evening time, the Raat ki Rani, if there's a big bunch of those trees, let's say, evening time, that smell, you don't feel like going from there. हर सिंगार का उतना नहीं स्मेल, बट रात की रानी, आई डोंट नो व्हाट इज अदर नेम फॉर इट, मैं ही तो जानता हूँ. दैट स्मेल इज सो वंडरफुल. इवन सर्पेंट्स स्टे देयर, इवन दे आर पॉइजनस, दे लव दैट स्मेल. द मोगरा और ये रात की रानी में ज़्यादा पसंद करते हैं, ऐसा सुनते हैं. मोगरे से ज़्यादा ये. सो दैट स्मेल इज व्हाट? Mangala Gandha. Earlier, the rat dead was most Amangala. That Amangala is Sumangala. So to the house is scattered with everything here and there, Amangala. Whatever things spick and span, put everywhere, Sumangala. So when you talk to someone and enters into quarrel, argumentation, fighting with each other, both of your minds get disturbed. Amangala. But then, other hand, you appreciate that person, that person appreciates you, you love and he loves you. What a Sumangala interaction it is. So too when you are traveling, a road full of dirt and all, broken road, speed breakers, everything, chakka jam traffic, Amangala. But when you are in a highway, both sides, beautiful trees bending like a beautiful welcome arch, and breeze is coming, lovely, less sound there, not. It's a Sumangala travel universities. I'm telling you, try to feel the word Sumangalata. So many examples are given. In the same way, Bhagavan says, these dharmas which I am giving you, when any individual follows, his heart is Sumangala. Wherever he goes, he carries that flavor. Now, suppose the entire society follows them, the whole society is Sumangala Yukta. They don't even need to go to any Swarga. The place itself is Swarga, wherever they stay, the entire group. Sumangala, how beautiful it is. That word, some words, no, you can't put in words. The meaning can't be explained. Sumangala is one word. Sushtu Mangalatva. Anandam, Shanti, Sukham, Prema, Ekata. Aha. Hantate Kathaishyami Mama Dharmana Sumangala. सुमंगल है मेरे धर्म, वो तुम्हें सुमंगलता प्रदान करने के लिए ही मैं दे रहा हूं करने को. कर कर सुमंगलत्व को अनुभव करो. And all examples I gave outside, inner examples also I gave. When the heart is filled with all calmness, sattva-guna, divinity, good qualities, that is sumangalata. So those are the values when you practice, heart becomes sumangala. Okay. Antate kateshyami, one line, mama dharman, second point, sumangalan, these three is explained. Then yan shraddhaya acharan. The one, anybody, whoever, shraddhaya acharan, if with full shraddha, they do acharana of these dharmas. Because they are dharma always goes with acharana. If somebody acharana does it, he is a martya, actually a martya, marne wala human being. When he does the acharana of all this, mrutyum jayate duvarma jayam. The durjaya mrityu also is conquered. He will experience the eternity inside. He will be enlightened with the divinity. He will be taken by the Lord to his own divine loka. This mrityum jayati durjayam is called sumangalata. Why the gunas are called sumangala? Because they bring the sumangalata. What is sumangalata? These dharmas, when you practice, you get it. This is what. Mrityum jayati durjayam. Remember, mrityu is the final fear, final dukkha. If that itself is removed, what is the question about the intermediate fears and dukkha? मृत्यु रूपी भय दुख को भी दूर करेगा मृत्यु के बढ़कर तो और कोई दूसरा दुख भय तो है नहीं, बाकी सारे तो जरूर क्लियर हो जाते हैं। सुदुर्जय मृत्यु का जीत लेते हैं हम इन गुणों को प्रैक्टिस करने से, अमर अजर हो जाते हैं। What to talk about other amangalas of our own minds, negativities, or the quarrel with people, or दुक्का धोखाधड़ी given by anyone. अरे यार ये तो नजर में भी नहीं आएंगे देखने को. If the mrityu itself is conquered, what to talk about other dukkhas? They definitely be removed, and mangalata in the life is made to be experienced if these dharmas are done acharana with shraddha. यान आचरण श्रद्धया. ओके, डोंट फॉरगेट दैट आचरण करना है केवल सुनने से नहीं होता है, श्रद्धा से आचरण कर. टुमारो विल सी इन डिफरेंट वे दिस टॉपिक इन तैत्तिरीय उपनिषद. भगवान विल टेल अस अबाउट द कर्मास एंड देयर पोजीशन एंड द ज्ञानम एंड इट्स पोजीशन. उस समय दिस विल कम. यान श्रद्धया आचरण मर्त्य मृत्युम जयति दुर्जयम. क्या श्रद्धा से प्रैक्टिस करना है, आचरण इनका हो गया. सो वी एक्सप्लेन यस्टरडे श्रद्धा ऑन द साधना गिवन विद गुरु, ऑन हिम श्रद्धा. मोर इंपॉर्टेंट श्रद्धा इज आई वांट टू इवॉल्व, आई हैव टू इवॉल्व. ये वाले श्रद्धा से आचरण करोगे तो आपको ना मरण को पार करने वाला अमृत अनुग्रह ही मिलेगा, बाकी सब तो उसमें इंक्लूडेड है. छोटी मोटी घटना है तो आराम से क्लियर हो जाए. लाइक यू गॉट 1 करोड़ रुपए इन केबीसी, यूर 50 लाख लोन, यू जस्ट क्लियर इट. और 50,000 20,000 की क्या बात है, तो हो ही जाता है. यू गेट 1 करोड़, 30% इज 30 lakhs. दे टेक अवे, IT वाले 70 ही मिलता है आपको. देयर इज नो एग्जेम्पशन ऑफ टैक्स देयर. ऐसा क्या स्वामी जी, मैं सोचा आपके क्लास छोड़कर जाकर 1 करोड़ कमा के लाऊं. क्लियर. नाउ वन बाय वन. फर्स्ट, कुर्यात सर्वाणि कर्माणि. लॉर्ड नेवर लाइक्स लेजीनेस. We have to keep on actively doing. Keep that goal. I have to do. And to do whatever energy is required, conserve them, generate them by good food, good exercise, whatever it may be. You should have those substantial 14 to 16 hours active day per day in which dynamically you are working. The remaining 8 to 10 hours you are asleep, you are taking bath, you are eating food, उस पे जाने दो. बाकी 8-10 घंटे वैसे चले गए तो 12 से 16 घंटे जो है बाकी 14-12-16, दे शुड बी फुल ऑफ एक्टिविटीज. कुर्यात सर्वाणि कर्म. Now, this is a huge topic which can be discussed in many angles, especially from व्यवहार स्टैंड. व्यवहार के लिए तो इसमें से हजारों बातें कह सकते हैं. But I don't want to take you into that road and all detailed topics. इतना समझ लो, like we explained yesterday, the nitya naimittika प्रायश्चित्त कर्मास sadhana कर्मास are called as sarvani karmani kuryat. Nishiddha kamya should not be done, therefore leave them. Kuryat sarvani karmani. Clear? Means what? According to my position, according to my goal chosen, whatever karmas are there, every one of them I am doing without laziness, without depending on others. So Kuryat Sarvan Karmani indicates that Bhagavan loves us when we do all works related to ourselves, by ourselves. Related to us by ourselves when we do. दूसरों से करा तो भगवान को हम पसंद नहीं आता हो. नॉट नोइंग दिस, हम तो भगवान को ही सारे काम में लगा देते. कुछ भी कहो भगवान देखते हैं. हाँ, एंड कई साल के बाद कुछ नहीं हुआ. देन यू क्राई, भगवान मैंने सोचा आप देखोगे. हाँ, मैं देख तो ही रहा था ना, तुमने कभी कहा नहीं करने को, तुम भी नहीं कर रहे, मैं ही क्यों करूं. कुर्यात सर्वाणि कर्माणि. There is no way that laziness, the postponement is not allowed. Like ma te sangha astu akarmani. Te akarmani sangha ma astu. May you never get attached to non-performance, non-doing. Most of everything is non-doing. I am just also praying for myself. Bhagavan, मेरे साधना जीवन के लिए जो कर्म है, सब कुछ करने का शक्ति भी, समय भी, रजोगुण भी दे दो मुझे. सत्वगुण है तो नो नीड ऑफ कर्म. सिट एंड डू मेडिटेशन, लेट इवन एंटायर भूकंप कम, हाउ इट डज मैटर. सत्वगुण तो चाहिए तो. नो नो, बट तमोगुण में नहीं जाना. To avoid going into tamoguna, you have to invoke the rajoguna. Oh Lord, bless me like that. Kuryat sarvani karmani. Pray like that. हमारे लिए जो काम है साधना के, खुद करने का. हो गया. Second one was what? मदर्थम. And whose sake we have to do the karma? परमात्मा के लिए. परमात्मा के लिए कर रहे हैं कर्म. क्यों? उन्होंने कहा करने को. Then he said, I'll be happy if you do like this. And today in Vishnu Sahasranama, the Telugu people came to know. Tomorrow also we'll see. Bhagavan is the one who is the giver of the Anushasana Shruti Smriti. Sarvatigaha Shabdasaha Akruraha Peshalaha Dakshaha Dakshinaha Kshaminambaraha. Before that sloka mein. Kuryat Sarvani Karmani, note down the point. All the things to be done as Nitya Naimittika, as a Prayaschitta, Sadhana Karma, Kuryat. Second, Madartham. Okay? And Shanakaihi means one day suddenly from not doing anything to doing everything, you may not come into mood. But slowly. दोनों सारे कर्मों को करने वाला भी शनकई ही धीरे धीरे आदत बनाओ. मदर्थम वाला, नॉट फॉर एनीबडी एल्स, ओनली फॉर माई बिलवर्ड लॉर्ड. ये आइडिया भी धीरे धीरे घुसा अपने दिल में. Like if I'm asked, what for I am doing satsang? No, I want to understand Shastra, therefore I am doing. Some other time with little maturity, this is for the people so that they can know Shastra, that will help them. Little higher way I go that, this is a great tradition, culture of Sanatana Dharma. So there is nothing greater than this, therefore I am doing. So slowly my understanding is growing. But the final understanding is what? I am doing is to please my Lord. The Lord said in every of the Shastra, those who study Shastra and teach others, they are more lovable to me than anyone else. This is the final. Madartham means for the sake of my Lord. You also, what are you doing? Cooking. For whose sake you are cooking? For my sake, first. Second is what? For my own dearest beta, beti, husband. Then, okay, jabardasti majburi kya karu? To my in-laws also I am cooking. And then the friends, relatives, anybody come, guests. Coming up to guest level cooking is great. But little higher than is what? For Bhagavan. Madartham. Got the point? That is called Shanakaihi Madartham. धीरे धीरे सारे कर्म करना भी, सारे कर्म मेरे लिए करना भी, ये वाला आदत बनाओ. And another thing most important, never ever forget is Smaran. Whom Smaran? Then मुझे स्मरण करके. That's called Shraddha. Like in Shraddha, when the Pinda Pradhana Tilodakam is given, you remember the Pitru Devadas to whom you are giving, and then you offer it. So too, when you do Upasana of Krishnaya Namaha, Kamalanataya Namaha, you remember Krishna Smarana, then offer that pushpa at his feet. Many a time, we keep our mind somewhere, only mouth chants the mantra, hand goes and puts the flower. It's such a mechanical thing, like nowadays, in all the big, technically grown countries, every khilona is there, made machinery. It looks actually only it is, but it never has a life in it. So too many a times we do mechanically without ourselves involving with love. Shanakaihi bring that aspect in it. That is mechanical. Like the other day I went somewhere, they have such a different instruments only for the children to play. Machli pakadne ka. That machine goes on, then the fishes there are there, they open the mouth, and you are given a rod with that danda, or that bait like that. Then you have to, that is going on moving. A time is given 3 minutes. You have to catch that fish with that thing. It is opening mouth, closing, open. When it opens mouth, you have to put it in. Then it closes, then you caught it. Just like how the machli is caught. उसको गले को लगता है ना कि हाँ, सर्वेन्द्रियार्थ बड़िशस्त झषात्मनश्च. You know that? In that Lakshmi Nrsimha Stotram, it is said like that. All those instruments nowadays, so many. So too, when we do karma, we generally become mechanical only. What is that? Smaran Shanakai. मुझे स्मरण करते हुए कर्म जो मैंने दिया वो मैंने कहा इसलिए करते हुए कर कर मुझे समर्पण करना. Now this is to be very thoroughly understood and we have to live. That's why yan shraddhaya acharan. मर्त्यः मृत्युं जयति. तो कुर्यात् सर्वाणि कर्माणि मदर्थम कुर्यात् सर्वाणि कर्माणि मदर्थम शनकैः and शनकैः मदर्थम मां स्मरन्. Let there be always smarana means being conscious of Bhagavan, conscious of the karma told by Bhagavan for me to do, consciously doing that karma, consciously offering the entire karma set of Kartrutva, karma, karma phala, all that to Paramatma. Keep on doing till it becomes nature with us. What is the nature? I am doing only those karma told by the Shastra and only for the sake of Bhagavan. This topic so exhaustive we studied in the morning class. विश्व सहस्रनाम में बहुत बढ़िया था तेलुगु वाले. So कुर्यात् सर्वाणि कर्माणि. First point. Improvement is Madartham. Second point. Third improvement is Mam Smaran. Shanakai is Anusmaran. Mam Smaran means Mam naturally. Mujhe Smaran karte हुए. Okay. This is first karmas done, karma phala given to Lord. Mind has up to the remembrance of the Lord level grown. Next level is what? While doing karma only, make that your inner equipments called mana chitta start arpita to Bhagavan. Mana buddhi are the instruments. They have their working ability. Using that works only for the Lord is called as offering them to God. So mana does sankalpa, do the sankalpa of Bhagavan. Mana has emotion, have the emotion of devotion, etc. only to Bhagavan. Mana projects, that every projection is divine related. So too, buddhi is what? Chitta he said here. We'll take it, chitta is memory, buddhi is discrimination. In Gita it said, Mahi arpita mano buddhi. Here for a change he said, Mahi arpita mano chitta. Okay, manas chitta. So, mana buddhi, if it is offered, chitta also gets offered. Therefore, instead of chitta, we say here mana, buddhi. So, Mahi arpita buddhi is what? Every time in every occasion, seeing the hand of God, a next level is seeing presence of the God, is called a Mahi arpita buddhi. Buddhi's work is to discriminate and understand. It is not through everything that is happening around, discriminate, understand in such a way that you see the divinity. That's what is demonstrated to us by Bhagavan Adi Shankara while commenting on Sahasranama of the Vishnu. What did he do that? In and through every name he discovered a divinity. For that his so much powerful memory helped that he quotes Upanishad, he quotes Brahma Sutra, he quotes Gita, he quotes all the Purana literature and some other things. इतने सारे वो कोट करके हजारों नाम केवल भगवान का ही अर्थ कैसे दिखाते हैं उन्होंने वो स्थापित किया. Like that 10,000 names you give him, in that also he will see Bhagavan only. That's called as buddhi arpita to Bhagavan. Mahi arpita manaha, sankalpa vikalpa, emotion, projection, imagination, Bhagavan related. Mahi arpita buddhi, buddhi is only discovering Bhagavan's role and presence in every happening. It's called Mahi arpita buddhi. Mana buddhi only becomes chitta, therefore chitta gets offered to Bhagavan. ऑटोमेटिक मन बुद्धि चित्त में मेमोरीज होते हैं किसके? मन और बुद्धि से जो हमने परसेप्शंस किया, इमोशंस लिया और ज्ञान पाया, उसी के तो होते हैं वहां. Chittame. Therefore, Mayarpita Manobuddhi is equal to Mayarpita Chittam. Same ways, Mayarpita Manochitta is equal to Buddhi included. I am telling this with Gita and इनको याद है. Gita याद नहीं है तो we only talk as Mayarpita Manochitta. But there Mayarpita Mano Buddhi here Manaschitta. So Mana Buddhi is equal to Chitta. Chitta में से Manaha Buddhi Ahankar इन तीन निकलते हैं. Then Ahankara one side, Mana Buddhi other side. They go on playing cricket. India won the Pakistan match today. So Mayarpita Mano Buddhi, Mayarpita Mano Chitta. Okay? 3 and 1. 4 are the sadhanas indicated. Kurya Sarvani Karmani, Madartham, Mam Smaran, 3 over. These are first level sadhana. Kurya Sarvani Karmani is the first level. Madartham is second level. While doing this for a long time, remembering Lord all the time is third level. Then this mana and buddhi of ours arpita to God. Mana and buddhi and chitta is the fourth level of sadhana. Mayarpita mano buddhi. I told you, mana's functions are these, buddhi's functions are these. When these functions of these buddhis are done for the sake of the Lord, then these two are offered to the Lord. Mayarpita mano buddhi, mano chitta, then mad dharma atma manorati. Very important. मत धर्म आत्म मन, अपने मन में मेरे धर्मों को ले आना, अपने मन में मेरे सारे धर्मों को ले आना, लाकर क्या करना, रति ही. Rati means revel, rati means ramanam. When you do revel or ramanam, when you love, there is no greater revelry or joy than when you are in beautiful love. Love, pure love, uncontaminated with passions, greed, selfishness, attachments. Any point of that love it is. Beloved can be anything. That is the acme, highest level of enjoyment. Is it not? Rati, it is called as. Somebody revel in the natural beauty. In that also, some love the sky and clouds and night stars, moon, rainbows, clouds. कुछ को वो मजा आता है. Some people love Ramanam in the mountain range. I know 1 or 2 fellows. टाइम मिलते हैं पहाड़ों में जाते हो. Huge. Our India has plenty. North, east, west, south. Everywhere we have the beautiful pahad. The north side, all the Himalayan, endless. Some revel in those. मौका मिले गए इस बार इस पहाड़ों में उस पहाड़. Some love the water sources, the samudras, the rivers, the beautiful lakes. You know, they just whenever holiday comes, बस कुछ ना कुछ ऐसे रिवर स्पॉट या वाटरफॉल वहाँ जाके आते हैं. रति. Someone likes this forest. You know, jungle in India, all jungles they go. Of course, some safari होगा वो कुछ, but they enjoy jungle. Rati, किसी लोगों को the hustle and bustle of the city they like. Not the calmness of the jungles or village. Their Rati is here. दिन भर भागा दौड़ी से 3 बजे दिन शुरू, रात को 1 बजे तक जाता है. You know, some of the few cities in the world who don't sleep at night. Bombay, 1.5 घंटा बॉम्बे सोता है बस, 1 से 2.5 3. तो जग गए वहां, नहीं तो ट्रेन नहीं मिलेगा. Some are rati in their movies, some are in friends, some are rati in their sports, some are in their business, some are in their own family, some with, wonderful that rati. Here says, Mad Dharma Atma Mana Rati. In your Atma means your own, Mana means mind, Mad Dharma means my values. Rati ante you are loving them. You are liking my dharmas in your heart, in your mind. All starts from there only, When in the mana you have love, then only you do the things outside. Nahi to kyun karo? So consciously, whatever the dharma sadhanas I have told and I am going to tell, develop your rati, reveling in them in your mind. That's the meaning. Like in Madharma, it is told, ki do my upasana. So actually doing upasana and reveling in that is one. But before that, in the mind, The actual aspect or the upasana of Bhagavan, which is his dharma, you are loving in the mind. Actually, every sadhana starts from here only. Nobody need to tell if I love my sadhana. If I myself don't love, nobody can force me to do. Like I am doing these classes. Nobody need tell me now to do. I love it. But one day if I get bored or nobody responding or call from inside comes up rope, nobody can force me also. ऐसा में मद धर्म आत्ममति ही. So how many are told? First, kuryat sarvani karmani. Morning also same. एतद् अनुशासनम् एव उपासितव्यम् एवं चैतद् उपासव्यं कर्तव्यमेव. सर्वाणि कर्माणि मदर्थम शनकई स्मरण शनकई धीरे धीरे. ये सब धीरे धीरे डेवलप करो. Every spiritual sadhana has to be developed slowly. Like any of the other our vyavaharika skills also. Very rare few are there in one go they learn. They might have done practice in earlier lives long. इसलिए एक बार गुरु बोल दिए वो आ जाता है. Like some children, some people. उसको 1 मिनट सुखा सुना दो समझ में आते हैं, वो पानी में कूद के तैरने भी लगता है वो. You'll be surprised. एंड वन डे फेलो सेड स्वामी जी आपको आता ही नहीं. मैं देखो 1 घंटे में सीख लिया. यार तू पिछले जन्म में मछली था इसलिए मचल रहा है. आ गए तेरे को. अच्छा स्वामी जी सेड. If you are a machli in the earlier life, easy it is for some people. But some other 1 महीना 2 महीना सीखा है, थोड़ा थोड़ा सीखेंगे. सबसे डिफिकल्ट क्या है स्विमिंग में? हैविंग फेथ टू गो अंडर वाटर्स with breath held, so to lift the head above, inhaling and exhaling while moving hands and legs to move ahead. Very tough it is. वो क्लिक होता है बस. किसी को तो होता है नहीं. 20 साल से कर रहे हैं, पैसे दे ही जा रहे हैं, वो ले ही जा रहे हैं. ड्राइविंग का भी यही होता है. They change so many driving schools, but they can drive only at midnight or in a ground. आता ही नहीं. But धीरे धीरे. So here he says, some may naturally have, some may quickly take up, learn, but many of us need very many attempts, patient and loving. That's the meaning of shanakaihi. धीरे धीरे ऐड करो, उसी पे लगे रहो बस. किस किस पे लगे रहना है? फर्स्ट कुर्यात सर्वाणि कर्माणि. सेकंड कुर्यात सर्वाणि कर्माणि मदर्थम. थर्ड स्मरण. फोर्थ वन इज व्हाट? मयि अर्पित मनः चित्त also शनकैहि. सडनली नहीं होता हो. एंड फाइनली मद धर्म आत्म मनोरथि also शनकैहि. शनक मीन्स धीरे धीरे संभालते हुए श्रद्धा के साथ. शनकैहि. द शनकै इज नॉट स्लोनेस. केयरफुल. स्लो means consciously carefully. Shanaka is that way of doing by which the work is not disturbed. Work is achieved. Time may take, but like सुई में धागा लगाना, that also is an art. I know one fellow ऐसा ले कर दिया ठक चला गया हो. Then I am watching it. वो जाता ही नहीं हो. So that dexterity in action is called Shanaka, in which you are able to do slowly and develop it. Achieve that. Shanakaihi. धीरे धीरे दिल लगाकर करते करते उसका आप आदत बनाओ. मयि अर्पित मनो बुद्धि also equal. Then the most beautiful is आत्म मनोरथि ही मत धर्म आत्म मनोरथि. ये सबसे all sadhanas told by Guru Shastra, we should love them in our heart. All spiritual things, develop love for them. And that we'll get when you are observing the benefits gained by it, and when you see the great people who are habitually doing it. If you go to a worldly person, more laughing, giggling, enjoying than us, without any sadhana but indulging in the world, then the love for Bhagavad Dharma goes away. Love for the samsara dharma grows. Then that enters into our heart. Like I say, avoid that company. Those who appreciate our Bhagavata dharmas, they go there. When they appreciate, then it becomes strong in our heart. अच्छा स्वामी जी ने कहा तो therefore मैं कोशिश करता हूँ रेगुलर आने का. Is it not? And you really try only. This group of mine, They are not, what do you say, excuse mongerers. Unless there is something compulsory, only they live. You have got that Madharma Atmavano Ratehi. So first sloka has these values told. Clear? Now next one. Deshan punyan ashrayeta madbhaktaihi sadhubhihi shritan devasuramanuseshu madbhakta acharitani cha. These also 4 5 instructions here. One set is over. Second set. Like that, some 10 12 sets of Bhagavata dharmas, Bhagavan says, means those who do these things, they are Bhagavatas, or those who do things, they are made as Bhagavatas. Bhagavatas do these things naturally. Whoever effortfully does these things, they become Bhagavata. Once you become Bhagavata, belonging to Bhagavan, Yogakshema is his job. You can see that happening. I told see in my life. Very slow, no doubt about it. Much 100,000 times slower than a snail's walk. Do you see the snail walking? इतना slow, उससे भी slow होगा शायद. लेकिन even there also we can see Bhagavan's kripa in both Yogakshema. Yogakshema materially giving us whatever we want, protecting us. So to Yogakshema of sadhana to slow. Yogakshema, I tell you, I don't know if I go wrong, you may forgive me and all that. The other day I went for some medical checkup because so much trouble from 1 month. I couldn't stand only. All 12 10 tests, everything done. The doctor says everything is normal. I tell you, it is miracle. I went there with every test will show me positive only. कुछ ना कुछ होगा, कुछ. And I was consciously waiting there for report. And doctors सब आने दो wholesale में discuss करेंगे. He said, ठीक है. All came, we were sat in chamber. He just revealed कि कोई समस्या नहीं. No, because we are doing our classes regularly and all, samopasana. भगवान said, यार इस बंदे को अच्छा ही काम कर रहा है ना, चलो प्रारब्धवश तो he should have every disease and die 20 times. But doing good purushartha, therefore let me just consider his case. His kindness helps us. It's not a जादू or imagination or impossibility. नहीं तो क्या फिर भगवान के कृपा का अर्थ? क्यों करें फिर भगवान का उपासना अनुष्ठान? If he doesn't bless us, it's not we are doing him majboor. We are not forcing him. We are only appreciating his kripa, that he takes care. Almost all of us have one or the other physical, mental problems, but not that aggressively that we are lost. Is it not Bhagwan's कृपा managing us? मैं इसलिए कह रहा हूं, आपको मान लगते हो तो मानो, पर मुझे तो 100% पक्का है. Other than his कृपा, which is showering because of these things we are doing, that nothing else is protecting. Who else is there today? Nobody. वही है. जिसको कोई नहीं है उनको भगवान होता है. कोई नहीं मीन्स कोई उनके मन में नहीं है, तो सिर्फ भगवान है, वो अनन्यता है तो उनके लिए भगवान आ जाता. हो गया. नाउ सेकंड सेट ऑफ द भागवत धर्मास. 1. देशान पुण्यान आश्रयेत. Take the ashraya place and stay there. Which place? Punya desha. Punatiti punya desha. Ashrayet. Ashrayet uska ashraya. In brackets, don't do the ashraya, the papa desha, where the papas are continuously going on. Dushkarmas are continuously going on. Don't go there and stay. All these 4 places, the vyabhichara, the drinkings, the eating and killing of the animals, and the place where the juva is खेले जा रहे, these 4 are the papatmaka places, dushta places, adharma के places है वो, है ना. The slaughterhouses and the playing of the gambling, etc. Then the drinking and panam ityadi, And then all that vyabhichara, prostitution and all. Papa adi papa. Punya is the opposite. See, Punya Desha are what? Some are by nature Punya. Nadi Tirtha. It's actually already Punya, unless the localites destroy that place. Punya Kshetra. Punyan Deshan Samashriyat. Okay, Deshan Punyan Ashriyata. And what are the Punya Desha? One, natural one. Second, all the temples are Punya Deshas. You are not in America, Japan, Honolulu, or anywhere. You are in India. In India, thousands of temples. हर गली में temple है. Some of them are destroyed by these Rakshasas. Okay. But then every third, fourth day, there is one temple is getting inaugurated somewhere, renovated somewhere, restarted somewhere. It need not be huge temple of millions of crowd going. That has its own charm. On the temple, only pujari comes सुबह शाम दिया तिला के जाते हैं. Bhagavan is same in both places. Punya Desh. And I love these type of temples in the remote areas where nobody goes. जाकर वहाँ बस दिन भर जप करो, पूजा करो, स्तोत्र करो. Nobody. There are some 10-12 spiders, some मक्खी वगैरह. कुछ भी नहीं है और कुछ, बस थोड़ा जगह साफ कर ली झाड़ू लेके. I used to go, take a jhadu and all, clean that place, sit, put a cloth, sit there, do stotra patnam japam. So punya desha ka ashray karo. Second is temples. One is what? The nadi, tira, ityadi, pahad वगैरह भी चढ़ना आता है तो पुनाति. Second is what? Third is the temples, prana pratishtita or any of the devalaya. Punya desha. All these, when you become old, you make them at home only. ठीक है, you just make a big water tub, consider गंगा डुबकी लगाओ. Next day, remove the water and call it as Yamuna डुबकी लगाओ. After 1 month, buy another one. Connect both of them. प्रयाग डुबकी लगाओ. Another day, bring the 3 tubs and connect them. यही मेरा त्रिवेणी संगम है प्रयागराज. In old age, you can't go anywhere. So deshan punyan sama ashrayata deshan punya ashrayata ucharte mad bhaktaihi sadhubhihi sritan. These are the next level of or next grade of punya kshetras, punya deshas. Wherever my bhaktas are living now or lived in the past, now that might have become an ashram. Mad bhaktai. So to sadhubhi shritan, where the good noble people of spiritual values, they are there, they stay. You know, our Gurudev's ashramas, wherever they are all the Punya Desh. And when you go to such places, mind your business of going, doing upasana, puja, tapasya. Simple rule. After you pay money to that place, nowadays no ashram allows you to go with the payment. Till you get out by final payment and check out the house or ashram, don't talk to anyone. This is the rule. And be with masters, gurus there. That's the only way you can make benefit of it. Otherwise, even if you go to the Gomukh and Tapovanam and Nandanavanam, the other day somebody went. They told me, Swami, I went to Tapovan. I said, I don't know now it was. I went 10, 12 years back. It was very tough. So many times I was almost to fall to glacier. It is your prarabdha. You have to listen Bhagavat from me. Therefore, you are there. So I'm alive. They said, there I went. 3 days I stayed. But the Mahatma charged me 1,000. I said, उनके अपने requirements होते हैं. Did you mind that? I said, I'll give you nothing. I just told you. They need it for various reasons. It's not free to take all the requirements for you to the Tapovanam. Tapovanam is Gomukh se और 8-10-12 किलोमीटर ऊपर. You have to walk through the glaciers. Life risk for everyone. So, if you don't mind the purpose for which you go, even there also you will see something on which you feel like commenting. Come to other ashrama, वहाँ तो कुछ तो चलते हैं. This is Kali Yuga, याद रखना. You are in Kali Yuga. By nature, it is full of commercialism and impurities, non-perfections. You cannot get carried away. Whichever the place, especially the Punya Desha we go, you mind the Mahatma, Guru, do salutations, get lesson from him. A temple hai to get puja done. If you can't afford, do your japam, puja namaskaram, then get into that spiritual mood as long as you are there. Don't bring your samsara and add. Don't take any of the samsara if at all it is happening there. Because everywhere there are human beings. Those who study Shastra and all deep meditation level, उनका ही मन कभी भटकता रहता है. And these people, just because they are in and around ashramas, doesn't mean that they are highly evolved. They are evolving. We are not doubting them. But you don't take for granted. नहीं तो क्या कहेंगे, मैं 10 दिन रहा हूँ आश्रम में ना, और स्वामी जी ने हमको खाना ठीक नहीं दिया, और मैनेजर ने हमको रूम ठीक नहीं दिया, और सर्वेंट ने टाइम पे गर्म पानी नहीं दिया, और किचन में मैं एक इडली ज़्यादा मांगा तो नहीं दिया. अरे यार, यू वेंट देयर फॉर ऑल दिस संसार. You have to be careful, no? And don't miss that opportunity. And select those places less frequented by the so-called tourists, more ancient temples. Try to go all alone, at least to take at the most one person. एक से साधना, दो से बातें, तीन से लड़ाई. दो इसलिए क्योंकि डर होता है. तो इफ एयर सन्यासी टाइप, वो क्या फर्क पड़ता, जाओ अकेले. इफ यू हैव नो फियर, बट इफ यू फियर, टेक वन मोर. एंड जिसको डर है उसी को ले जाओ. छोड़ के आना ना. इज इट नॉट गुड साधना? नॉट छोड़ के आना, ये वाला. देशान पुण्यान आश्रयेत मद्भक्तैः श्रितान, द ग्रेट डिवोटीज, साधुभिः श्रितान, ग्रेट ज्ञानीज. तो भक्तों के पुण्य स्थल, ज्ञानियों के पुण्य स्थल. In India, every state has got those places. It is only we have to go and find. Google में यहाँ बताते हैं. And mind you, every village, if you ask them, पूछो वहाँ के वृद्ध को 80-70 वाले, ये गांव का स्पेशल क्या है स्पिरिचुअली, दे विल टेल, हाँ हियर एक महात्मा रहते थे, वो फ्रीडम से पहले 40 साल. बस देखो, वो आश्रम वहाँ रहते थे, अब तो बिल्डिंग बन गया. तो वहाँ he used to stay, do his tapasya. Our grandfather used to go, great grandfathers, they used to serve him, used to give them sermon or pravachanam. Then yajna upasana बढ़िया होता था. Every India's place is sacred spiritual. That's why these fellows, जो मिला उसको तोड़कर अपना मस्जिद बना लिया ना. They were jealous so much. जहां देखो divinity, divinity. And many places I had the opportunity to go. Not all. In the entire country, at least 2 to 5% जा कर सकता हूँ मैं. You might have seen these beautiful places. 5% भी ज़्यादा है, क्योंकि unknown तो बहुत होंगे. So go to this Punya Desha and spend weeks, months together. You know, if you go to the Maharashtra, full of places of saints. Is it not great? It is. All the Tukaram, the Jnaneshwaras, those Gondwale, Chapal, इतना क्या क्या बड़े जगह है. आनंदी वगैरह, बस्त. You even go to the now Andhra Pradesh. How many places are there of, है ना, अन्नमाचार्य स्थल, योगी वेमन स्थल, बहुत बढ़िया. अब तमिलनाडु टच करो, the sthanas of the Alvars, the sthanas of the Nayanars and all. How many places? Go to Malayalam, Kerala. There also all these saintly places. कर्नाटक में the पुरंदर दासा, कनक दासा, बढ़िया है. उडुपी कृष्णा. टेम्पल्स नहीं बोल रहा हूं मैं, साधुओं की जगह. टेम्पल तो बताइए. देर आर पंचबद्री, पंच केदार, then Navanar-simha, Dvadash Jyotirlinga. Everywhere in the country you go, no, Ashtadasha Shaktipita hai, Ashtamaghalakshmi hai, Navavinayaka hai, Mandir hai. Few of them I am telling you. How many Prayagas are there? Bharata Mata is full of all that. Touch karo divinity, Bharata Mata. You are walking where God walked. Gurus walked, saints walked. Any place. So, साधु संतों से अब पंजाब में जाओ, वहाँ अपने संत, नॉट ओनली दिस 400 ईयर्स वाले, उनके एंसेस्टर, वो उनका खुद का थोड़ी है, आगे के पीढ़ी से जो आया हो. गो टू कश्मीर एंड ऑल, हाउ मेनी आर देयर. उत्तर प्रदेश में जाओ, हो सेंट्स, नॉर्थ ईस्ट में जाओ. इंडिया इज फुल ऑफ पुण्य देशास. एक जन्म तो बस मुझे थे, सारे पुण्य क्षेत्र में एक एक जगह 2-2 महीने रहना, वहाँ के हुए वाज योगी, उनका चरण का पूजा पाद पूजा करना है बस. Whatever he blessings he gives, take. This is also part of sadhana. When the age permits, that time do all that. Deshan punyan ashrayata mad bhaktaihi ashritan sadhubhihi. And living saints sages are there, so it is sone pe sugahaga. You can have his darshan, you can listen to his satsanga, you can have one-to-one talk with him. You know, our this type of satsangas and our personal study, hundreds of classes, in one touch or look or word of Mahatma is fulfilled. Such Mahajnanis, Bhaktas, Yogis, even now they are there. Go and stay. And you and I in many lives have done that. उस सब का रिजल्ट ही ये है. भगवान कह रहे अब भी कंटिन्यू कर. Because in that powerfully spiritual vibration में, our mind gets easily tuned for spirituality. You can see it. First day you will be in disturbed mind because you have not yet left your house and reached there mentally. But within next day, रात को सोए, सुबह उठते ही इतना वो अलग ही रौनक हो जाता है. You feel you are in a divine inner mood and outer atmosphere. And luckily, all the many of the Mahatmas and the Bhaktas associated with them made beautiful ashramas for the Bhaktas to come. Every ashram, the Arunachala Ravana ashram, you know that Aurobindo ashrams, anywhere in India you go, you know the Kali Kamriwala ashrams, the Ramakrishna, Vivekananda ashramas, और गुरुदेव आश्रमास, go to Kashi, Uttar Kashi, इतने सारे सारे हैं. It's a colossal work, not small. When you are cocooned in one organization, you think that alone is the ocean. When you go out and see, there are many oceans, perhaps doing 100 times bigger work, hundreds of times bigger work. Go there, spend time, beautiful. And last 15th से अभी 21-22 हो गया, लास्ट 600 सेंचुरीज के ही महान संतों के आश्रम ऑल ओवर द कंट्री दे आर स्प्रेड. ऐसा प्लान बनाना है, 1 year or 2 years visiting to the ashramas of sadhu sant, 1-2 years going to all the temples, 1 year only to all these tirtha kshetras where the nadi pravaha ityadi are there, 1 year again temples which are in the mountains only. इस तरह से बनाना है हमको. I love this point. Deshan punyan ashraya sthitva mad bhaktaihi sadhuvisritanu. Deshan punyan. And as I told you, even if you go for a picnic or anything, find an ashram there, stay there also one day. Take your children, family there. उनको रहने दो, सिखा दो वहाँ कैसा होता है. And when the children are small, 4 years, 6 years, 18 years, that time ले जाओ. अब college हो गए तो they won't. They are busy in study, they don't like to come. And you do all your mistake of putting them in hi-fi, very tough colleges of English, convents and all. अब उसका दिमाग इतना सड़ बिगड़ जाएगा, वो आप कुछ भी कहो, you will not even like to come. He feels because of his company of those students in the school, college, he feels embarrassed going to an ashram. That too, what are you talking? I can't go to the ashram. Or take me to the wonder world, water world. I'll jump in like a crocodile. छोटे में है तो सब दिखा दो. Clear? I loved this one. Then Devasura Manusheshu Madbhakta Acharitani cha Ashrayet. You know, I have my devotees in the Devatas, Narada Adi. In the Asuras, Prahlada, Bali Adi. Hare, in the Manushas, thousands of my bhaktas are there. And their Acharitani, study their life stories and learn from them how आचरण ऑफ देयर भक्ति साधना दे डिड इट, उसका भी आश्रय ले लो. आश्रय मीन्स फॉलो दैट. So club both of them. Go to the Punya Kshetra and see there is some of the Bhakta and listen his Leelas and do the same thing there and spend some time there for that. This is the next Bhagavata Dharmas to be included in our lives, Adhyatmika Sadhana. Like that, Prutak Satrenava Mahyam, in each of the shloka, sadhanas keep coming. We'll enjoy little of them every day. सारे एक दिन में खत्म क्यों करना है, जाना कहाँ है. We'll stop here today, take up our Ramayana for some time. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Sri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Sri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan Ki Jai. Thank you. Okay, let us do our Ramayana. Yeah, the record.